I'm your review guide, and today I'm going to be doing a gaming review of the Samsung TU8000. And if at any point during the video you want to go check out this exact same TV, I put Amazon links down below for the US, UK, and Canada. But let's get into this review. Now, the Samsung TU8000 is a low to mid-range 4K TV, and Samsung's game mode really stands out. It has some of the lowest amount of input lag that I've seen across the TVs that I've reviewed, just for $500 for a 50-inch. Samsung's game mode automatically recognizes when you plug in an Xbox, PS5, or PC, and automatically switches it to the game mode and switches the picture settings to also a game mode setting. So the game mode picture setting does a very good job of making games like Forza and Warzone pop without making them look blown out or too saturated. So the game mode viewing experience is very nice whether you're playing on a PC or a console. And again, it does have very little input lag. Playing on this TV with the Xbox Series X was a lot of fun, and also it does have decent response times. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into the visual gaming experience that the Samsung TU8000 gives you. Now, it is a VA panel, so it has outstanding contrast ratios and very nice black levels, so playing a dark setting game in a dark room looks very nice, like Warzone. And even though VA panels are known to get the washing out effect when viewing the TV at an angle, this one is not bad. It does wash out a little bit if you're looking at it from the side view, but compared to other VA panels that I've witnessed in actually a higher price point than this, the viewing angles are nice enough that if you're going to sit at an angle from this TV, you would still enjoy the picture quality. That being said, it is a VA panel, so a direct viewing angle is best for this TV. Now, the Samsung TU8000 is a 60 Hz TV, but wait, don't click off. I know it's not 120 Hz, and I know it doesn't have HDMI 2.1, but that does not mean that gaming on the next gen consoles is not enjoyable. I have an Xbox Series X. I've gamed on this TV at 4K at 60 Hz, and the gaming experience playing on the Xbox Series X on Forza or Warzone is still very enjoyable. Most of these games available on the Xbox Series X and PS5 aren't going to reach 120 Hz at 4K. So 120 Hz HDMI 2.1 isn't needed to really enjoy these consoles, especially if you don't want to spend the extra money. Everybody just needs to calm down. HDMI 2.1 isn't needed. A 4K TV that does 60 Hz is still really fun to use for the next gen consoles and even PC gaming. But now with that, let's talk about motion blur. So the Samsung TU8000 does have a little bit, but it implements a black frame insertion, what does help to decrease the motion blur in fast-paced settings or quick movements looking around on the screen. This does help to create a crisper image and helps you not get as disoriented, which sometimes happens when you're moving really fast on the screen and everything's blurry. So it does have a little bit of motion blur, but black frame insertion definitely helps with that. But now let's talk about the audio quality. This TV does have pretty good built-in internal TV speakers. Now, they're not anything groundbreaking, but when you turn up the volume, it does not get distorted and muffled in a blown out sound. So you're not going to need a soundbar or a sound system to enjoy the Samsung TU8000, but here is a sound test. Take a listen.
We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
So like I said, they get pretty loud, you can hear everything that's going on in game, and they do not get distorted as the volume goes up. So pretty good internal TV speakers for the Samsung TU8000. But now let's move into the input. So the Samsung TU8000 has 3 HDMI ports, 2 USB, an AV in, optical audio out, Ethernet, and a place to plug in a cable box or antenna. So a decent amount of ports. I usually just play on a PC or the Xbox Series X, so I only really need 2 HDMI ports, but most TVs come with 4. So if you need 4, this Samsung TU8000 only has 3. So note that. But other than that, pretty standard amount of ports. Now, in terms of mounting this TV, it is VESA mount compatible with a 200mm by 200mm mount for the 55-inch and smaller. And now the only con that I can think of, which I really can't hold against this TV because it is in a more low to mid-range price point, is the brightness. Now, it's not an extremely bright TV, $500 for a 50-inch. so it can't display HDR to its full potential in game. So if you absolutely want to get the most incredible experience out of HDR gaming, this TV does not have that. You're gonna have to go up in price range just a little bit. So the brightness and displaying HDR quality isn't the best, but the picture quality is still really nice. The colors are nice, the black levels are nice. It's just not gonna get the full HDR gaming experience. But again, if you do wanna go check out the Samsung TU8000, I put Amazon links down below for the US, UK, and Canada. This TV has a very nice visual gaming experience, as well as some of the least amount of input lag that I've seen, especially in this price point. Since it is a VA panel, the contrast levels are immaculate, and the black levels are pretty nice too, and it does have decent viewing angles for a VA panel. But I really hope this video helped you out. If it did, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button or that subscribe button. But I was your review guide, and I'll see you in the next video.